From the home of the Tigers since 2000, we welcome you to Comerica Park here in the Motor City. Tonight, it's the first of 4 between the Oakland A's and the Detroit Tigers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Casey Mize will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The designated hitter, Franklin Barreto. Fans, make sure to join us here at the ballpark this Friday night as we've got the solution for these cold early season games. The first 10,000 fans through the gates will receive a complimentary team fleece blanket. That's courtesy of MLB The Show. Fans, you don't need me to tell you, it's cold out there tonight. So why not try to warm things up with a visit to one of our many stadium snack bars. Hot coffee, hot chocolate, hot tea, even hot dogs. You name it, we've got it. Fans, a new season is upon us, filled with hope and optimism for the months ahead. And what better way to stay involved all season long than with a full or partial season ticket plan? Whether you're looking for a handful of marquee games or all 81 home games, we've got a plan to suit every fan's needs. Stop by any stadium ticket window and talk to a representative today. Ladies and gentlemen, a reminder that for the most informative, up-to-date, and exciting baseball content on the web, log on to MLB.com.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Start of a 4-game set as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
The 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
Wow, third pitch of the game. That looked like a pretty good pitch. If that's called a ball, it could be a rough night for the pitchers tonight.
Now the pitch. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Marcus Semien is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Stepping up to the plate, Marcus Semien. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Mize has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. The 0-1 pitch. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1 on the Cabrera, but it's too late, and they'll just get the 1.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. A 1 pitch on its way. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Scooped up. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first. And that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Coming to the plate now, Alex Dickerson, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way. Skied into very shallow right. Reyes is there. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. A's strand a couple. It's the A's nothing. Tigers coming up. Major League Baseball on the show. Frankie Montas gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Jacoby Jones the next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Jones.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And Dan Vero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
And it's 2-1 to the Tigers leadoff hitter.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
The 2-1 is laid off up for ball number 3.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
You got a full count, 3-2.
Payoff pitch one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, like everyone else, I can't wait to see what Miguel Cabrera has in store. I mean, he's got over 400 home runs. Any manager would be happy to pencil his name into the lineup and rely on that power every time he comes to the plate. What a luxury this club has.
Digging in, Ronald Torreyes. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here comes the first pitch. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Laureano sprinting after it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera, stands in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Dero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Ground ball, foul down the left side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. We'll move on to the second inning here at Comerica Park with no score. Here's Jurickson Profar, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Jurickson Profar.
First delivery to him on the way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. One ball, one strike to count.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Popped him up. Lugo in foul ground, and he brings it in on the warning track. All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And let's focus on former Triple Crown winner Miguel Cabrera. He's dabbled all over the diamond, from outfield to third base, and has seemed to have found a home at first base. Everybody who plays this game wants to get a knock, to get on first base, to just be able to pick his brain on how he goes about it. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the catcher, Josh Fegley. First pitch on its way. That finds the zone, a called strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, and foul. Here's another 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch in the air down the line and left. And no one will track it down. Laureano is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping into the box, C.J. Cron. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hitter, C.J. Cron.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Braves. And I'm locking in on Matt Chapman. Without a doubt, one of the premier defenders in our sport. You know what? He's often compared to his former high school teammate. Bet people didn't know Nolan Arenado and him shared dugouts in high school. He's going to be at the top of the leaderboard this year. Defensive run saved. Lock in on him. He's going to make a backhand gem.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Standing in now, number 50. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go back door.
The 1-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Dalo Lugo. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Tigers leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. Now batting, Eric Campbell. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball one. There's a belt high strike to even the count at 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. Splitter. 2-2. A ball hit softly on a line to third, and this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Franklin Barreto.
At the plate, Franklin Barreto. He worked a walk to open up the ball game.
Hey, going back to his first at bat, that was a terrific at bat. Saw a lot of pitches, and one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up early on the starting pitcher.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Skied into straightaway right. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
The batter, number 10, shortstop.
Digging in now, Marcus Semien. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. The 0-2 once more. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. A's are gone in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
John Hicks.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1. One and one. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Profile right there. And there's one down now.
Batting ninth.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Into the box, Victor Reyes. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there are 2 away now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now at the plate, Jacoby Jones. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Going into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
And he was totally dialed in for the first 2 hitters, seducing a couple of easy grounders. Then he catches way too much of the plate on the 3rd guy, and it winds up in the seats. Sometimes you can fall in the trap of not focusing all the way through the end of an inning when you're rolling out there on the mound. That might have happened here.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. The 1-1 is a low changeup that's laid off.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Miguel Cabrera would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
The 3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. But the Tigers hit the board first on the strength of this solo home run. We're through 3 here in Michigan. It's now 1-0 Detroit. So striding in, Matt Chapman. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
1-0 the count. Now the 1-0. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Here's the 1-1.
Nope.
Just off the inside corner, taken for a ball. Well, he just threw that fastball by him. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Stepping in now, Matt Olson. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
In now, Alex Dickerson. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Up top, it's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Olson leads off first with 1 away. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Here's his swing and a miss at the hard splitter, even at 2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, tell me how frustrating that is right there. He comes unglued the pitch before, and then he shortens his swing, and he's able to fight you off for a 2-strike knock.
Sometimes, Mark, that's how you can get fooled as a pitcher. You see that previous pitch, you see that big swing, and you're expecting another big swing, but what does he do? He shortens it up and hits a bullet for a base hit.
Into the box now, Jurickson Profar. A ball and no strikes. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Into the box, Josh Fegley. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Comes set, the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. A's strand a couple. They're down 1-0. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Next up for Detroit, Miguel Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The first baseman, Miguel.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. Here's one for Profar at second. And that's out number.
Now batting, the designated hitter, C.J. Cron.
Now at the plate, C.J. Cron looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Campbell has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, shortstop, Nico Goodrum.
Now in the box, Nico Goodrum. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
1-0 count. Here it is. 2-0 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one 3-0 and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Standing in now, number 50, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
And he's one rookie that's not afraid of the moment. That's his second knock of the game. This one a double, and he looks like the type of player that knows he belongs.
Stepping in now, Dawa Lugo, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. He's ready. Here's the 1-0, and it's fouled away. One and one, here it comes. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. Olsen takes it on his own, and the inning is over. Tigers strike for a run on this RBI double. We played 4, and it's now 2-0 Tigers. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's been a real team effort to focus on a line drive approach, and that is certainly evident in this game. Our stat guys tell me they've hit 9 total line drives, and even though not all of them have resulted in base hits, those are the swings the team believes leads to a lot of success at the plate.
Leading off for Oakland.
Thank you, Heidi.
The center fielder, number 22.
Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Stepping in, Eric Campbell. First offering on its way. And this is low, ball one. 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Franklin Barreto. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Splitter misses, and it's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Fouled off. Bouncer up the middle to his left. Goodrum. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. They're down 2-0. Striding in once again, John Hicks.
For the Tigers, the catcher, John Hicks.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That misses. 2-0. The 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Laureano is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Victor Reyes.
Striding in, Victor Reyes. First delivery to him on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and the Tigers take a 3-0 lead.
On the mound, he might have let up a little bit knowing the fact he was facing the 9-hitter, but you just can't do that. Goes to show there are no weaknesses in any of these lineups.
In now, Jacoby Jones. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line, and it's a foul ball. Swing and a liner. Foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Ronald Torrey is the next to bat. Popped him up. Chapman waits on it. And the inning is over. But tack on 1 more to the Tiger lead thanks to this solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 3-0 Tigers. Ready for another shot now. Marcus Semien. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
2-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Hey. 3-1. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Here it comes, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. Grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Into the box now, Matt Olson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Simeon over at second. Chapman on at first with nobody out. Fastball well outside.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Into the box, Alex Dickerson. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. Good pitch there. Called a strike on the inside corner.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
2-2, here it is. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Buck Farmer, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 45, Buck Farmer.
Jurickson Profar will be his first assignment out of the bullpen, as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat, and a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch misses for the second ball. Farmer, a native of Georgia. He was a 5th-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Now the 2-1 pitch. The count now at 2-2. into right, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Standing in now, Josh Begley, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball two.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Now another 2-2. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. There's one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning two on the high chopper. They only get one, and that allows the runner from third to score.
At the plate, Ramon Laureano. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-2 is low and outside for a ball.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Still even at 2-2. 3 runs already home here. Three and 2 to the A's center fielder.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Has a look, now the pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count. It just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Striding in for Oakland, Eric Campbell, 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
He's set, and the pitch. Slider laid off for a ball.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Play ball. Sure. That's good. 3. 3. 3. Out. 3. Out. First base. 3. 3. 3. He's out. Out. Full. Take the base. Out. And hit him. First base. Sure. Ball 4. Take the base. 3.
This series to be a battle. So to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out.
Here now
Give
is
that
our
home
final
crowd a
round
reason to
tonight.
come back tomorrow
First for the
for what will
victorious
hopefully be
Tigers.
another
6
solid
runs, 9
performance.
hits.
A
No
6-4
errors. They
finish
left
in
7
tonight's
on
affair.
base.
The Tigers rode an important 6th
Time of
inning
the
to
ball
victory
game,
in this
3
one.
hours and
Buck
19
Farmer
minutes.
claims the